What's up, Project ENVE? My name is Ashes, and if any of you guys made the switch from Legit Gaming Union, you probably know who I am. I had about 4 or 5 uploads over at LGU. Some were mostly of Modern Warfare 2. I think I had one Call of Duty 4 video. But I decided to bring my support over here to Project ENVE because these guys did one hell of a job over at LGU, and I feel that they're going to do just as good of a job, if not a better job, on this new project. So I'm bringing you guys some Halo Reach gameplay. This is some Team Arena Slayer DMR pros on, this is the Cage. Now I chose to upload this gameplay not only because I get an exceptional score and an exceptional rating, but because I play very smart and very team oriented. Now in Halo Reach, you cannot go off and be a lone warrior like you can in Call of Duty. You just will not be rewarded for it. You will be punished for it. And here at the start, you're going to see that I'm picking up quite a few assists, and I've been pushing towards high ground in this map. This is called Health Pack. Where you're down to my right is called the Cage, and where this guy just lifted over is called Landing. So if you call that Landing, then people know that the guy came from Man Cannon. And I'm sitting here picking up assists. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think I've gotten 1 kill and 4 assists. But how the rating system works is that it accumulates your kills, deaths, and assists, and assists do count for score points. So you can't complain about getting assists, and I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to promote being a team player. And a lot of people, if you guys came over from Call of Duty to Halo Reach, you're probably having a hard time with this game. So I'm going to try to shed some light on the problems you guys may be having. First and foremost, stay in groups with your teams. Call things out. It's the biggest thing about this game that will help you get better, is mastering teamwork. If you guys look in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you see it says Lagoon. Of course, that's what Bungie calls this area right here. And if you walk around the map, that little name will change, and it will basically give you some sort of a reference call out for each part of the map. Now, as I move, I'm sure it'll change. See if I drop down here. But, anyways, where I just landed are rocket spawns. Rockets on this map spawn every 2 minutes, so that's kind of what I'm doing right here, is I'm trying to wait for the rocket spawns. You get 2 or 3, or not 2 or 3, you get 4 rockets, I'm sure. And I don't know what this guy was thinking. But my close range DMR is pretty bad right there. And rockets spawn every 2 minutes. This guy's got him. So he picked him up at what, 9:32. So if it were me and I saw that he picked him up at 9:32, I would say, hey guys, 6:32, let's look out for rockets. That's when they're going to be back. And I haven't quite gotten the sniper times down for every map yet, but I think they're 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Depends. I think it's different per map. And the next thing I gotta say is, if you guys are having a hard time getting outshot, which is usually the problem if you came over from COD, and look at that bullshit. That guy got stuck, couldn't take his death, and I somehow got a suicide out of that because he charged me. I should have gotten a kill extra in this game. It would have had a 1700 rating, but that's fine, dandy, whatever. As you guys know, the reticle blooms a lot like Shadowrun. So when you shoot, your accuracy decreases if you spam the trigger. Now, if you time your shots, there are certain patterns of timing that will maximize your effort. But my theory on the whole thing is that close range, you can fire 3 times quickly to get their shields down, and then time your last 1 or 2 shots if you have to. And this guy is an idiot. See how I'm pacing my shots? And you can almost pace your shots according to the amount of glow that their shield has. So if their shield is glowing, you know that your spread is hitting them where they're supposed to be. Right there, my teammate called that he needed some help, and he said 2 of them were dropping down on rockets, so I came over and got the assist. And I do have no shields right here, but I know this guy has to be screwed because he got hit with 2 nades. So I took a risk and I popped back out and got those. Now right here, I know that rockets are going to be spawning again soon. And I'd like to correct myself. Earlier I said that rockets will be back at 6:30 something. And I know that on this map it's 2 minutes, so it would have been 7:30 something. So I'm going to sit down here for a little bit, because controlling power weapons and controlling the map are the 2 biggest keys, right next to having teamwork and communication, to winning in Halo, any Halo game for that matter. Now, Reach is a completely different kind of game than, say, Halo 3 and Halo 2, but this guy is getting on my nerves. But I time it and I see him fall, or jump down there, so I jumped out. Like I said, it's taken another risk, but it worked out for me in the long run. Right there, that guy had high ground on me, so I decided that it was not in my best interest to run up there and try to fight him. So I came over to where my teammate was at, and I got a killing spree out of it, but I did run in a little bit soon And I should have known that when they spawn, they're going to have grenades. And sure enough, I got hit by a grenade. But I did call out to Zendy that rockets were right behind them. There was one rocket left, and I did mention that they were already loaded. Do little details like that, saying, hey, I dropped a sniper, it's got 3 rounds in the clip, and there's 1 bullet shot out of it, is a great thing to let your teammates specifically know that they don't have to reload a weapon. Anything that takes a thought process out of the game and makes them more focused on the game will help your team. So we're back up here on high ground again, and my favorite setup is when you have a guy down to my left like we have right now, a guy right there in the middle, they call it middle platform and middle box, and then a guy right there in cage to the right. And by doing that, you can pretty much guarantee that you control the choke points of the map, for first off. And by doing that, you also have a field of vision that allows you to see everywhere around the map. So if they spawn somewhere, you're going to know where they spawn. If they're trying to push somewhere, you know where they're trying to push. And basically, guys, it's a big game of chess. Now, in Call of Duty was a lot about gun skill and things like that. And in this game, it's even more so about gun skill. Call of Duty, you died really quickly. In this game, it's all about accuracy and steady aim. Being able to keep your reticle on your enemy is the #1, I don't know, trait or skill in this game. And I was trying to get a cool little jump shot there, and I thought I would have got him on that second shot, but I did not have host this game. I kind of got screwed. And right here, I'm going to actually hear rockets drop. I did get distracted, and I forgot that they were going to spawn. And I'm looking for the drop down. I see this guy. I was going to try to put a shot on him. So I see the drop down, and I heard the rockets fall, so I got down. I called out to my teammate. 525 got him, guys. So 325, start watching for rockets again. And I'm going to chuck a rocket hoping to get lucky. It doesn't really work out for me like that. But going back to what I was saying about communication, if your teammate calls out somebody's one shot on them, I would instantly focus your attention on helping your teammate. And you can look at your arrows on top of your teammate's head, and if they start turning orange, I would focus my effort on trying to help that team, or that teammate, per se. Because when they're turning orange, it means that they're getting in a battle and that somebody's getting the best of them. So any help that you're going to give them can be very, very important. And like I said, Zendy called out right there. There's a one shot in front of me, so I took the time to stop, and I picked up the easy kill. Not only does it help me for my overall rating, but it helps the team. And in this game, you're not penalized very badly for losing. To how the rating system works is if you get a rating at the end of the game, say it's 1600, if you win, it's multiplied by 1, so obviously you keep that rating. If you lose, it's multiplied by 0.96, so you're going to lose a little bit of points on your overall rating. I personally think there should be more of a punishment for losing, because I think that people can just camp power weapons and go for good scores individually and get a high rating and get put into like an Onyx division. And I think there should be more like Halo 3, where you have to win to level up and things like that. But I'm sure they'll have some advancements and some changes to it made throughout the game, so I'm honestly not all that worried about it. Like I said, the game's great. It's very skillful, much more skillful than Call of Duty per se. Not that Call of Duty doesn't take skill, but you can run around in Call of Duty and get 80 kills and win the game single-handedly, in my opinion. And I know so because I was a very good Call of Duty player. And this game is much more challenging to somebody like me, and I really like it. I actually got put into Gold Division the first week, and I'm on track for getting into Onyx Division right now, meaning that I'm averaging, not losing any Team Arena games, and I'm averaging like a 1550 to a 1600 score, beating other skilled players. So, I hope the tips that I'm giving you guys helped. I wasn't going to go down here and pick up rockets, but I'm not going to do a damn thing with them. So basically, guys, let's just summarize these things. Time your power weapons, call out with your teammates, focus on things like one-shots, and control the map. And you guys will do just fine here at Halo Reach. My final score, guys, was 18 kills, 7 assists, and 4 deaths for a plus 14 spread. And that gave me a 1692 rating towards my arena count. So I hope you guys liked this video, and until next time, peace out.